I'm now inside a bunker of the Italian army, which was part of a very strong defense line during the Second World War, and that, as a punishment after the Second World War, was blown up together with all the fortification line that was defending Italy from France. France is just on the other side of those mountains, and one of the punishments for Italy after the Second World War was that each bunker that they had built, perfectly camouflaged in the mountainside, had to be blasted out in order to hinder and incapacitate the defense/offense capacities of the country. So all this mountain crest was riddled with tunnels full of bunkers and soldiers, and now only the ruins are left, like this bunker here. And so, yeah, this is also part of the history, but definitely not a place where I will metal detect, because there are still many bombs around here, and I'm surely not the one who's gonna find them and risk to explode with them. This is the mountain crest. This side has one valley, and that side has another. I'm exactly in the perfect metal detecting place, if just there wasn't this bunker line which goes all the way from the mountaintop to the valley, to the bottom of the valley, and every few hundred meters there are these concrete structures, which means that below here there's a bunker, there's some kind of a defense line, and it's such a pity that such a beautiful place has been ruined by the war. War is really bad. Keep going up on this mountain crest. Here there is a machine gun nest. You can see clearly the round shape of the place where there were the sandbags and the machine gun, maybe some mortars. By the way, down there near those houses there's my car, and where the coins are, where the green fields with the coins, I came up thinking to find some more interesting stuff, but actually here I can't metal detect. There are gonna be bombs, it's gonna be dangerous. You know, in the mountains are much drier than you think, so explosive inside the shells and bombs will last much longer, and many of the shells that are accidentally found on the mountains are still perfectly capable of exploding. So never dig in a war zone near the mountains, on the mountains actually. Here I reached the edge of the crest. It's like the top of the crest, and obviously at the top of the crest they had built, see, this is the crest of the mountain, one side here, the other valley on the other side, and of course on the top they made a flat area from where they can have a 360 degrees view on the enemy, France, over there. They can overlook also the access to Italy from that side. From here, that's Italy, and then those are Italian mountains, and there behind there is France again. So they are exactly in the middle of a perfect defending position. So of course here it's all excavated, it's all flat. They were all probably barracks or machine gun nests, batteries of cannons. And if you walk here there is another flat area where you see there is a small excavated flat area overlooking the bird's eye view, the valley. And over here there's the trench where they walked in relative safety from one platform to the other, which will be down there. This is the perfect defending position, but unfortunately destroyed the potential of me metal detecting here. It would be totally reckless if I metal detected over here. See, this is the trench. Very steep sides. And it will go downhill probably to other bunkers and lines of bunkers. Here there's a machine gun nest, and above here another machine gun nest. Here, over here, it's all like this for tens of kilometers until the top of the valley. Even if it's undeniably cool, the fact of how these defenses were built and the amount of incredible work that they put in it and the effort, I still don't like very much these kind of efforts by the human race, because they were used for the wrong reason. I would prefer the human race to use its ingenuity to do something more peaceful, and I hope that this kind of fortifications and efforts will not be required by humanity again. Here I'm around 500 meters after the last time that I videoed, and there were of course trenches and bunkers and machine gun nests. Here there is a bigger one, probably there was a station of cannons. It will continue all the way up for kilometers and kilometers up to the top of the mountains. Over there on the top of that mountain there's gonna be bunkers all over there. This is good drinking water. Okay, now I'm entering a tunnel on the way to the fort at the top of the valley. Very narrow tunnel. Hopefully it won't collapse right now. This has actually collapsed already. All right. I'm out safe. Ooh, that was cool. And now a bridge. Anyway, I'm walking to go to the fort, which is up there, and then to the pass. Ah, nice. We are at Pian dei Morti, means flat of the dead people. Nice. 2,290 meters. Well, I wish that this place had a different name. I wonder why it's called the flat of the dead people. I don't want to be one of them for sure. Pian dei Morti. Have you ever wondered how a bunker's door is like? Well, it's like this. It's a 1.5 inch thick steel frame encased in a thinner layer for the side. This is the front, and this is the opening from which the soldiers used to look out. Here there was one frame, the main frame, and another small opening to look. This was probably for shooting, and this is a door which has probably been blown out from the bunkers that were here. Well, that's a kind of interesting find. I would like to have it in my home for security. Solid piece of metal. Crazy. At that people's flat. Wow, look at some of the finds that some people made over here. They put some bomb shells and bullet shells here on a rock. Well, I wanted to do some metal detecting, but after seeing this, definitely not. I will not. It must be full of bombs. Brava, stai lì. Allora, a marmot was inside this little house. Scared the hell out of me. She almost jumped in my face. Now she will be gone, I think. Yeah, definitely. Well, I arrived at the fort at the top of the valley, the last point of defense of this crazy military construction that begins down there at the bottom of the valley. Kilometers and kilometers of bunkers and machine gun nests, tunnels, ended up here, all for nothing, all for crazy ideals, because on the other side there's France, and at the time they were the enemy. So those are crazy times. I still have to film this. Look at this huge bunker that has been blown out after the war, and it's surrounded by these barbed wire supports, which are encased in concrete. See, there is still some barbed wire here attached to, I mean, nearby here. So this was really the first line of the war. See all the barbed wire poles sticking out of the ground. This must have been a terrible place during the war. Everywhere barbed wire, machine guns, cannons, bombs raining from left and right. Horrible. Look at these lines of barbed wire. One line here, one line here, and it goes on forever. Look at the size of this place. It's huge. It's really a huge construction, and all around here barbed wire poles still sticking out of the ground. What a nightmare this place must have been. Barbed wire poles. One line here, another one here, another one there, machine gun nests over there, another cannon post over there. Crazy. I can definitely tell now why this place is called Dead People Flat, because everywhere around here there was a terrible battle, and these war paraphernalia confirms a terrible history that happened here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to go to check out my clothes. I made a line of clothes called Goldendives 999.9. 999 is the number of gold, of pure gold. There are some very cool gold related clothes like sweaters, t-shirts, mugs. If you like gold, you should go to check out that that stuff. It will bring you luck to wear some of those items. In the meanwhile, I say you bye bye and enjoy the view.